Hi, it's me, Rasheed Ogunlaru, coach, speaker and author, and welcome to this, the August issue of Catch the Coach, and the August episode of Catch the Coach, which is our monthly event, online one-person show, if you like, for inner peace, inner fulfillment. And it's based on the electronic version on my newsletter, which you can subscribe to on my website, rosario.com. This episode is all about getting away, going within. It's about escape. It's about finding yourself. So this thing about getting away and finding yourself. And it's interesting because at this time of the year, often these things will happen, isn't it? I'm keen to get away. I'm already packed. I'm going away on holiday. Perhaps you're actually going on holiday. Perhaps given COVID-19, you're having to revalue that. Or perhaps you're staying at home and you're having a staycation. In which case, if you are having a staycation, there's going to be an invitation to do the other thing, which is to go within and to find yourself, which leads us to the other side of this episode, which is finding yourself. Sometimes, actually, when this time of the year happens, what we're keen to do is we're keen to really kind of escape. It's interesting, isn't it? We're keen to escape our work, our business, our day-to-day life. We feel as though we need a break from our lives. Isn't that interesting? And sometimes it's not a break from our lives that we need. It's more a break from our minds or from just the routine. So that's why this episode is about getting away and going within, finding yourself. So what I want to offer to you is that if you're actually getting away, if you're actually physically going away, wonderful. Do enjoy that space, enjoy that time, and as well as the beautiful surroundings, be it by that you're in the sea or by the city or by wonderful ancient history or art galleries or creativity or where there's next to nothing, just expansive wilderness, whatever it might well be, to really appreciate it and to appreciate what is it inviting you to. It might not just be about the beautiful surroundings. It might be about the quietness and peace that's in the hearts of the people that you meet. It might be you ready to just let go of all the woes and worries and the stuff that you feel are all important that you're carrying around with you. If you're staying at home, this can be a wonderful invitation to go within and to connect with yourself, to really be with yourself. And that leads me on to my 10 tips for this month, which I'm just going to share with you. So my 10 tips for this month are all about how it is that you can, this is what you'll see, those of you who get the written copy, which is about getting away by going within. First of all is silence, really embracing the silence, enjoying it, taking, maybe if it's just 10 minutes every day, breathing, really pausing, breathing more deeply, really connecting to the breath. That breath will just help you deeply reconnect. And even if it's just briefly that you're doing this again, but as long as you're doing this deeply, it can help release the stress. Meditate. I was just this morning, I sent a note from a friend of mine who was struggling to sleep, had been struggling to rest and so on. I said, first of all, being on your own side. And then he dropped me a line just a while later. He said, thank you, I've now just gone out, I've had a run, I've done some meditation. Meditation can be really good just to reconnect ourselves to ourselves. Take the slow lane. That's the invitation of this time of the year, instead of taking the fast lane. This. No, perhaps to slow it down, half pace. Sometimes we see far more. My next tip from this list is getting creative. You know, having fun, drawing, paint, write, making things can be great things to do at this time of the year. And similarly, my next tip after that is hobbies. You know, those hobbies, perhaps the things that you've forgotten about, or new things. That exercise and hobbies can be, and play. Play, laughter, fun. That's the invitation of this season too. Then spontaneous acts of magic. What do I mean by this? It's just sometimes, you know, you think you've got a routine and so on, but you think, hang on, today I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to, it might be a seemingly mundane of act of magic. I'm just going to clean the house and think, I'm just going to paint this. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that. Go with that. I'm just going to go for a walk here. I'm just going to suddenly Go there for a visit. Or call this person, have this chat, those spontaneous acts of magic. And finally, nature. That time in nature. And this is the connection between the within and the world outside. But nature will also tell you a lot about your nature. So reconnecting with nature. I want to mention to you now a few events that are coming up. My next inner retreat, speaking of exactly these things, my next inner retreat, these are short mini retreats that will give us a taster of peace and so on. And it's interesting, I would normally at this time of the year be running my Soul Trader retreat in Portugal. And so myself and Lee and Justin, the retreats team from Red Lotus Sustainable Human Being, who manage my retreats, and we run them together, my Soul Trader retreats. You may have seen a number of these mini retreats. So the next one, Simplicity, is being held at 10 to 11:30 UK time, British Summer Time, on Sunday the 16th of August. So it's just going to be an opportunity for you to have some relaxation, meditation, some wonderful relaxing exercises, some exercises to quiet and calm the mind, quell the mind, and some really simple soothing techniques I'm going to be sharing with you for simplicity. Really useful if you've got a busy life or if you've got a busy mind, as many people do. I also want to mention my compassion check-in events that I've been running pretty much weekly over the COVID-19 period since I think about March. They're going to become less frequent. In August I'm running two. They're on Wednesday the 12th and the 19th of August. Those of you regulars will have all the details. If you wanted to join for the first time, drop me a line and I will get the details to you. And these are run from 12 till 1 p.m. Sometimes we run a little bit longer. 12 till 1 p.m. on Wednesdays, so that'll be Wednesday the 12th and 19th of August, and there will be more dates in from September on, but they may well be less frequent. It might be more like monthly. And just a couple more events. My Networking for Success Express event. This is great for you if you're needing to network more for your life, your career, for your business. It will help you to do that effectively and strategically. We talk about networking both traditionally, but also increasingly online. Next dates are Wednesday the 12th of August, that same date again, and Wednesday the 12th of September from 2 to 3 p.m. And similarly, I'm running my Soul Trader webinar. If you don't know about my Soul Trader webinar, it's based on the book of the same name, Soul Trader, Putting the Heart Back into Your Business. The Soul Trader webinar is called Soul Trader, Building Your Business by Heart, and we take you on a journey of how is it that you can build your business by boosting your clarity, customers, courage, cooperation, conversations, creativity, compassion, and finally by embracing change. So it's going to help you to go on that particular journey. And that webinar is being run on the same dates. It's Wednesday the 12th and Wednesday the 16th of September, but from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So join me for all of those details and for all of those events. And I want to leave you with my quote for the month, which is a new one. Question all... Actually, I'm going to show it to you. I wonder if you can see that. Can you see this? Here is my quote. Question all your ideas and ideologies about everything. You'd be wise to look at a house from every perspective before living in it. Question all your ideas and ideologies about everything. You'll be wise to look at a house from every perspective before living in it. This is an invitation again to let go and to go within. Anyway, I want to thank you, whatever you're doing this season, this month, which can be a very special month for those of you on holiday from school, from university, from work. Appreciate it. Those of you who can be staying at home for the first time, really appreciate your home, appreciate the things that you have if you're lucky enough to have a home. And for those of you who are going away, I hope you have a beautiful time. But do put in some time for you. Make sure the holiday also doesn't become a job, a chore, or a to-do list. Sending you lots of love. Take really good care. Bye-bye.